Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Kill la Kill vlogs. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. I've been distracted. I've been trying to catch up on Pokemon over 1,000 episodes. Uh, yeah, that doesn't take that doesn't take a short amount of time at all. Anyway, yes, I'm missing a huge chunk of me, namely my hair. Like I said in the last vlog, you'll probably see me with less hair, and I have kept that promise. And you'll have to excuse me, I am really tired and I'm on a cold medication, so I'm a little. I think that was a good mood to be in watching this episode. I think it might be the cold medicine talking, but I think this is my favorite episode so far. It's No Tardies Day, which means if you're late, you get expelled. It's a great metaphor for just life in general. In the modern world, you're late, you must die. Which is ironic considering I'm in a country that has the complete opposite opinion. Or if it's like, you're late, yeah, whatever. Whatever, you're here, you're doing a job, that's fine. Anyway, poor Sincat. It's Sincat's getting washed in the trees and he's sitting there like it's being tortured, being scrubbed against their washing board, and it's like a torture scene. He's going, I'm being killed! Save me, go! And of course, the mother, being the ultra mother character, won't let her interrupt the process of mother, student, daughter thing. Which I think apparently she's just been adopted into the family now, Mako's family, because I don't think she could back out now, even if she wanted to, with that mother in charge. He says, you will go to school and be a good girl, sort of thing. So apparently, like once a year, there's No Tardies Day set up to expel and get rid of all the latent evil, so-called evil students. And it's this huge obstacle course going from point A, which is all the way at the bottom of this great ziggurat tower that they have for that the school is on top of. From the bottom to the top, it's like this Mario meets Mega Man meets Sonic the Hedgehog, the Hell Nightmare obstacle course with spikes all along. It's like the rejected Bowser's Castle level, just painted white from Mario Kart, and it stopped with video errors. Seriously, computer. Sorry. Anyway, first, right off the bat, they go up the steps, and of course the steps give away, and they slide all of that back, and this whole time Ryuko's without her uniform, her Sinkets, to make her powerful and superhuman, Steve Austin sort of thing. So she's just in her PJs, and they pick up one character who is obviously faking an injury. It kind of fooled me at the beginning, but then again, cold meds interfering with judgment. Belching on camera. Yes, the cold medicine again! Anyway, this injured character with a broken arm, handing it up like crazy, and obviously pretending it, and she constantly, the two male characters, the father and son from Mako's family, and the dog, the little pug guy named Guts, I should make a top 10 favorite times that the three-wheeled truck has made an appearance in anime, because I really like that trike truck. You know what I'm talking about. It was in Fooly Cooly. It was in this, and I think it was in Tokyo. No, that's not an anime, but not Tokyo Godfathers. What am I thinking of? Well, it's not technically an anime. Anyway, excuse the loopiness. And so this is a great journey of them. Every time the uniform gets closer, with the truck, they get closer and say, Ryuko, and the fake injury girl would just pull down, that would just pretend to fall and pull down Ryuko's the underwear revealing their panties, and of course, all the men characters go, oh, blood streaming, they're distracted, they crash, they get so far behind, they have to catch up again, where the father gets taken out first, looks up to the son on his bicycle, and then he gets all lit there and says, Ryuko, Ryuko, here. And then the girl calls him, this time I'm really the front of her panties, and so the boy goes, oh, blood flying everywhere, crashes, he goes down, now it's up to the dog, the dog has to go, and so the cuts back to them, and they're going through all these obstacles, the alligator pits, the rolling ball thing, whatever you want to call it, the Indiana Jones thing. Well, it's more like Marvel Madness, where it goes down, 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 or Donkey Kong, if you will, just on a city-sized scale. And they finally get to the school. They finally get to the school up there, and the little pug dog, when they're in the school, and she needs her uniform, little pug dog comes in and says, yay, yay, I'm coming. Oh, it doesn't say that. But, and suddenly the injured girl falls down, and this time I think she completely rips off her PJ bottoms. And the dog, of course, seeing this goes, blood just pouring out. He slips and slides and rolls around. Senketsu gets picked up by the fake injury girl, who, of course, turns out to be one of the elite four, the head of the traps department. There's a traps department at this high school, okay, for the disciplinary committee. And she plans to use it. I have your... Stop that. I have a uniform now, and I shall rule the school. I shall knock Goddess Biko off her pedestal and become almighty uber power. And of course, she tries on the suit and she activates that of course, and looks like, oh no, it's actually going to work. It's inverted. The entire costume's upside down. You can tell it's just like, oh, this is going to be good. She makes all these grandiose speeches. I want to destroy you, and so forth. Of course, in a girl's voice, not mine. I don't voice anime. I wish I could, but I don't. That's where I'm at in my mental state of mindness. You're not really there, but you are. Anyway, so of course the suit doesn't work. It locks her in place like Batman Begins. The first episode arc. She gets locked in place. And of course she does the whole, we can really be friends and all. Let's talk this out and all that. And then Ryuko just does the whole extreme close-up, realistic face look. It knocks her out, takes Senketsu away, and Senketsu is free again. Like Zoot from My Favorite Martian. I can't believe I'm making that reference. And it turns out it wasn't the school at all. It was a fake school. It was at the same location as the real school, but the whole time they've been arguing and fighting. It's like a moving pedestal thing, moving all the way back to the beginning, and the girl jumps off, saying, the biggest trolling bitch ever. I mean, how... this should be in a Mario game, now to think about it. You get to the final end, oh, you don't have enough stars. You gotta play the game all over again. Yes, we did it on the NES, and now we're back for the 3DS. I'd like to see that in the Mario game. Probably piss a lot of people off, but it would still be memorable. Unlike other things you're doing right now, Nintendo. I'm sidetracked, sorry. Mental mind brain. Anyway, they get all the way back to the bottom, and of course, they land in the perfect place. It's the express cable car to the school, and they don't have time, so they get on it, and they're going at the speed of light. They have like 1 minute, and she says, "We're not going to stop at the school." They're not gonna get there in time, and so Ryuko just says, "Fuck it." She just cuts the cables, and they go flying off, and of course. Perfect. I love the timing of this. The teacher, Mr. Mystery Glasses Man, is doing the roll call. Dun 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 here. Dun 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 here. Dun 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 here. No real auditory buildup. Just slam the whole cart until all the students get blown away. They're all knocked out and blooded, right? And Ryuko just gets out, looks all kerfuffle. They half moon eyes and all, looking so agitated, and just sits. They both sit down. Mako falls asleep. She's sitting there going, like me every day when I was in class. And she goes, here. I love that. I love that. I love it. 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 And I don't think that's just me being loopy from cold medication. No, I genuinely like it. And it's starting to look like this vlog will actually be shorter than the others. Because other than that, I don't have anything really to say other than it's an experience, this particular episode. It's like trying to describe Spinal Tap, like I said in the last one. It's like trying to explain Spinal Tap. It's this particular episode, at least. There's no way to really do it. You just have to see it. It's so visual. The animation is flowing. It knows when to be static and traditional, more static motion like traditional anime is. It knows when to borrow from Disney-esque animation. It knows when to be it knows exactly when to time its humor. Like when the father and son all crash, they do it the exact same way. It's mirrored exactly, but it's the same timing, and it just gets funnier. Though I think they could have done something a little bit better when the pug just did a spin out. It just gets funnier every time you see it. I'm screwed episode 5. I think I'm just gonna go see this one again. Episode 4, yeah. It's an experience, man. This room is boiling hot. Don't you just love it when you live in a country that it's Christmas time and it's burning hot outside? You look outside and says, "Wow, the sun's melting." That's sort of weather. Anyway, I am having so much fun watching this series, and I'm doing it as slowly as possible. I know it must be grating on you guys, but I'm like, no, there's only 25 episodes. No. I must save them. I must savor them. Because I disappointed myself when I watched Seven Deadly Sins. I really liked the show, but I watched every episode in a single day, and I really kind of when I reached the end of the rush, I couldn't remember most of it, and I had to sit down and really think about it for a long time in order to remember all of it. And for this, I just want to just sit down, savor this whole series. You know, it's like when I watched Tenchi in Tokyo for the first time. Not most people don't like that show, but fuck it, I really like that show. That's a controversial statement in the world of anime, isn't it? I saw Tenchi in Tokyo. Little red dot in your head. Right before, even before you finish the sentence. Anyway. My favorite part, before I forget. They get to the middle class, elitist, whatever you want to call it. The 1-star tier where all the 1-star students live. They have the 1-star special uniforms of godhood, and there's a bus that takes them all the way through. It's like this armored tank bus. You know, it's immune to all these landmines. It's just going through the obstacle course without any trouble. And so they throw Fake Injury Girl onto the in front of it, and of course they stop, and they're like, "Hey, 1-star girl, get out!" Just gets knocked out, take out like a puss. Then all three of them just march on, all cardboard cutout style, into the bus. Then bam. Each of the students gets tossed out the window. And Fake Injury Girl sits down and drives it on through. You know, it's just this badass angle. So that wide angle lens type thing you saw a lot in Read or Die, the OVA. And there's this nursing lady who's open-breasted nursing a child, and she's on the phone. Oh, we have several students taking off in a hijack one-star student bus. And the person there says, "Permission to engage." He goes, "Right now." while she's breastfeeding the child. It's just that it's like they're aware of that image of the army, not the photo from the U.S. military. I think it was like from the English military of the lady who's breastfeeding and firing a gun at the same time. It's an art piece. I'll look that up and tell you about it if I remember to. Because right now, lithium medications name things that are pink and red and all kinds of different colors. And right now I'm seeing blue. Of course, that's the light behind there. Anyway, thus far, this is my favorite episode of the series thus far. I just really hope that it goes uphill from here. And like I keep saying, if you have opinions on this episode and want to share them, please do so in the comments down below. I really want to hear your thoughts. I like to have a conversation. Introduce me to new ideas, your thoughts, your comparisons. Does this show suck? Do you think it's Akira worthy? Do you think it's at the bottom of the barrel with God knows what? I'm just trying to. Sorry, I was trying to think of the name of a bad anime. And right now, all that's coming to mind is one of the. Sorry, I just remembered Tenchi GXP. I can't see anyone thinking it was that bad. I mean, this is a great show. And I don't think I mentioned this last time. I saw Spinal Tap all the way through in one sitting for the first time, and I had to pop some popcorn and watched it, and just. I'm kind of half expecting a tiny Stonehenge to appear in this show. I hope they do that. I hope they do something like that, like a miniaturized. What am I doing right now? I'm rambling about bullshit. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Leave your thoughts about this, and if you like what you saw, make sure you hit the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss a thing. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time on episode 5. We'll talk episode 4. I really hope so. Let this not go the way that some OVAs have gone. For this is not an OVA, it is a full series. In fact, the OVAs seem to be dying. Let me know what you think about that. You have a nice night.